All right, let's do a few special cases of long division. Reminder, these are the steps that we're going to use. All right, what happens if you're missing a term? What I mean is, notice I have a cubed, but there's no squared term, an x, and a constant here. So does that make any difference? Is that going to cause any issues? Yes. Unless you're really careful to pay attention to what your exponents are when you're doing long division, I think you should put in a 0 as a placeholder. So if you're missing a term either in the dividend or the divisor, either way, it doesn't matter. Use a 0 as a placeholder just because it's easier than having to keep track of all the little details. So now I am going to do long division, just like we've done in previous videos. X times what will give me 4x cubed. That would be a 4x squared. Distribute. Change the sign and add straight down. That adds to 0, which was the whole point of this. And then bring down any unused terms. And repeat the process. X times what will give me negative 8x squared. Distribute. Change the signs and add straight down. Bring down any unused terms and repeat. X times what is 17x. Distribute. Change the signs and add straight down. Oh, there you go. And now we're done. If you hadn't had that 0x squared in here, you may have tried to combine these two, but this is just an x and this is an x squared. So the 0 just helps keep everything straight and nice and neat and in order. Also, side note, my remainder is not 0, so this is not a factor. So sweet. Let's do one more example just to make sure you've got it. So here I have x minus 2, that one's fine. X cubed, x squared. I'm missing an x term, so I'm going to just add a 0x right in there. And now do your long division. Just like before, my remainder is not 0, so this is not a factor. That's not always going to be the case. If you have zeros in here, you can still end up with factors. I just happen to pick two examples that aren't.